Back to my channel. We are now on module 7, module 4, lesson 17. Look at that. So we have a problem, but this time we're multiplying fractions and we're making them decimals. So let's look at what we have here. So this is a multiplication that says 1/10 times 1 and 1 6/10. What I would do right away is I will convert that one into a fractions. And you know that these, for example, 1 6/10 equals 16/10. So let's just show that on our chart. We're going to get a crayon and go ahead and color, first of all, 1/10. So we're going to do 1/10 across. So this is 1/10, my friends. Now, we're going to do all the way across because it says 1/10 on each of these parts. Okay? Now we're going to choose different colors. So let me label this first. So we're going to label this as 1/10. And this is, again, the same thing, 1/10. So I'm just going to do it on both of them, 1/10. So now I'm going to choose a different color. Now I'm going to choose this color right here. So now we're going to multiply it by 16/10. So knowing that each of these is a 10, so that is all the way filled up a whole thing. That will be 10/10. But now we're going to go to, oh, look at that beautiful color. So that will be 10/10. Now I have to do, that will be 10. We need 16/10. Remember that? 16. So that's 10. It's going to be 11, 12, 13, 14, 16/10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, one more. My apologies. So that's 16/10. And now you color it. And so now what we're going to do, let me lock this in place, otherwise it's going to move. Lock in place. There you go. Now, I'm going to label. So let me go back to my tool to label, calligraphy pen. So now I showed you now that I did one hole, which is this one hole, and and that will be equal to 10/10. And this also will not be one hole. This will be 6/10. Remember, it goes all the way to here. There will be 6/10. Now, we're going to look at where these two overlap. So we're going to use a different color. So they overlap right here, from here to here, all the way to the 6/10, and that's the number of that it's being, what do you call that, overlaps. So this overlaps, if we count this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the answer of this problem is going to be 16. The 16 what, my friends? We can say hundredths or tenths, right? So we're going to call it tenths. Well, no, my apologies. So it's out of 100. So we have 100 things in there. So it's 1600s because this is 100 and this is 6. That's 160. Okay, now let's look at how do we solve this with multiplication, and let's see if it matches their answer. So if we grab the number 1/10 times, instead of using the decimal number, we're going to use the mixed fraction, which is 16/10. When you multiply 16 times 1 equals 16, and 10 times 10 equals 100. And this has to match our answer right here, 1600. And it has to match 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1600. So now we can see our answer is correct. Now we're going to write it as a decimal. So it's going to be, I keep reminding my students, hundreds has 2 places or 2 zeros, right? And that will be 1600. Okay, my friends, now we can write the answer. 1/10 times 1 6/10 equals 1600 as a fraction or 1600 as a decimal. My friends, this is a good mathematics, good lesson. Review it and learn it and practice it. Signing out from Studio Gravity to your coach, Mr. Magnifico. Keep learning.